we witnessed what looks to be perhaps the biggest generational L we've witnessed in hip-hop history after clips began to surface from Kendrick and SZA's stadium show in Toronto, Canada. And this was a city that we thought was riding for Drake before this happened. And before we dive into it today, including the reactions from fans who have expressed shock at what they just witnessed happen in Drake's hometown, today we also have more from Eminem's associate and D12's Mr. Porter, who broke down Eminem's writing process and went into detail about why he believes Eminem is the greatest and most talented writer. And as you'd see, we got what looks to be the perfect synergy of talent and hard work fusing to produce who millions around the world believe to be the greatest rapper of all time. And for anyone who thinks this is hyperbole, or anyone who disagrees, I'm sure you don't want to find out how this would go if you put it up for a poll. I mean, Rap TV and even XXL reportedly found out the hard way just days ago, and we also got a new milestone for Eminem to get to in a moment. And starting with Kendrick Lamar and SZA's show in Toronto, the reactions have been brutal, to be honest, and I'm not just talking about the fans who are invested, not just those in Kendrick or Drake's corner. And we got thousands of takes on social media right now, while Not Like Us continues to trend. And we got this among others, generational bum whooping we are witnessing. And what are your thoughts on this one? Not gonna lie, I don't know a more disrespectful victory lap than this skull emoji. And perhaps this is cope. So crazy to see how one song can carry someone's whole career. Dude gonna be performing this ish his whole career. And we gotta chalk this up as the dangers of losing a rap beef of this magnitude. Because if you recall, there was a time where some hip-hop fans were ignorant enough to point out how Drake has surpassed Michael Jackson. So we are witnessing the takedown of their so-called Michael Jackson of rap, which is incorrect by the way, but it is what it is. And another question for you guys that blew up on X, just seen a bunch of clips of Not Like Us in Toronto. Did Drake just take the worst L in hip-hop history? And there are so many objective points to argue in favor of this, to be honest. And even the city of Toronto is getting cooked right now, as some have pointed out. Toronto should be embarrassed for allowing this to happen, laughing emoji. But the word on the streets is that Kendrick's team did not play with security, as we even got a video about how it was more secured than a Taylor Swift concert.
Hey guys, if you're from Toronto, you know that Kendrick and SZA are performing tonight, and I live right next to the stadium, and I'm gonna show you what I see here, because I didn't even see this during the Taylor Swift concert. Like for the entire 6 nights, I didn't see this, but there's literally, like, I counted 3, there might be more, 3 paramedic vans like parked right outside the stadium. So one second. So that is one of them, and then right here you're gonna see another one. I'm trying to zoom in here and you can make out the word ambulance. And then if you look down the road there's like a line of, I don't know if there's security or cops or what they are, but they're just standing on the street in this line formation. I don't know why. And like, just to show you, this is the stadium, the Rogers Center here in Toronto. And so like, that's outside my window, like the cop cars, and that's one of the paramedics that I showed you. And all these, like, these vans are Kendrick's like equipment and whatever, and Taylor had the exact same amount. Like the full parking lot was like full of these huge ass trucks there. But I just think having the paramedics is super sus, and having that line of like security or cops or whatever they were is also very weird.
And the trolls came out to play. In response to that video, Kendrick went overboard with the security. As a man, I can't respect him anymore. But trolling aside, to even some more trolling, some believe it is time that Drake seeks a new home. No lie, Drake is gonna have to move to Quebec now. I hear it is a good town for rejects. Toronto is Kendrick Lamar's second home now, but Drake fans aren't going out without a fight. He's playing his only hit and the crowd still is dead, loudly crying emoji. And even the Breakfast Club is stir-frying Drake right now, and they all conclude that the city failed Drake.
Yesterday, Kendrick Lamar and SZA's GNX tour stopped in Toronto. Before the show even started, StubHub had tweeted out that Toronto had just became one of the top 5 best-selling cities on the tour based on total tickets sold.
After all Drake has done for that city, Drake gave that city a whole identity, gave him a number to rep.
I would feel away if I was Drake.
I low-key kinda would too.
I would feel away. That's his town, that's his city.
I mean, damn, but they not allowed to like Kendrick and show him some love and really just...
Nah,
True. I mean,
song of the year, like
not Toronto. Like if it was Winnipeg, if it was Edmonton, if it was another part of Canada,
My man
yes.
said Winnipeg.
But not Toronto. Toronto, that's supposed to be my city. It's supposed to be my town.
All I know is Kendrick.
All that for the 6.
Kendrick Lamar is spiking the football in ways I've never seen a football spike.
Lord.
Now, not only did they sing along to the song like that, right? And then the crowd had a request for Kendrick. Let's take a listen.
One more time.
Dang.
Did he do it?
Listen, I've never seen a man keep his foot in another man's ass for this long.
Damn.
And you know how sometimes you watch a fight and you see your homie beating somebody's ass and you're like, all right, chill, he's had enough. We haven't gotten to that point yet.
But let me ask you, he has another show tonight, right?
Yes, there's another show
I
tonight.
bet you if they scream it tonight, he'll do it again. He'll do it again. He'll do Not Like Us the second time. If they scream it tonight, I guarantee he'll probably do it tonight.
Well, there's a lot. Go ahead. What you
Drake gonna stay in Houston. Okay, he is tired of what he saw in Toronto. I saw them Crip walking in New Ho King last night. They was. I'm not even making this up. They was Crip walking in New Ho King, singing Not Like Us as they was ordering chow mein.
Ending in a standing ovation after all of that. I expected it because this is not Kendrick's first time there, right? So he has fans there, of course. Kendrick Lamar. I expected the fan frenzy, but that was insane. And there was a lot of build up though. So there was, supposed to be this whole OVO takeover, show Kendrick whose city this is, protests, and
there was 3 people outside.
And they were posting these videos like, oh, there's so much police presence outside and all these things. And I'm like, I think it's just a big concert.
I heard they was chanting OVO so loud.
No.
That's what I heard for real. I'm talking about inside the arena when Kendrick was performing. They was chanting OVO. Kendrick should have came out dressed as Shredder.
Damn.
But there's another show tonight, so we'll see how this one goes.
And the lawsuit is Drake's last glimmer of hope at this rate. From Drake throwing shots at Kendrick Lamar in the 100 music video shoot featuring the game in Compton, to Kendrick performing Not Like Us in a packed stadium in Toronto, and everyone calling the brother a pedo and screaming a minor, life can be funny, and some have now concluded Not Like Us the biggest rap song ever made. And before we get to Mr. Porter breaking down why he believes Eminem is the most talented and greatest writer based on what he has witnessed, Eminem's Recovery album recently hit a new milestone after it surpassed 22 million units sold globally based on its total equivalent album sales around the world. And if you recall, roughly half of these numbers come from the United States based on Hits Daily Double's estimates in 2024 of 10.2 million sold in the United States. And this sparked takes like crazy how Eminem released a cult classic Relapse, then a commercial classic Recovery, and more. Only 6 hip-hop albums sold over 20 million, and he has 3 of them. Encore and 8 Mile next up in the queue. And this tweet right here sums up most of the Eminem hate over the last 25 years. It's pretty much the rare case of a rapper who's got elite pen and also the commercial performance to match. This is the dream of every rapper out there. Top-tier penmanship that is globally appreciated, hence the numbers. And yes, Recovery remains the biggest hip-hop album of the 2010s decade. And speaking on Eminem's pen, we got to hear from longtime collaborator and D12 member, Mr. Porter, who broke down what he has witnessed firsthand that shows it is not just talent, but also hard work.
Sorry, but I think one of the most talented, in studio people, I don't know. Because there's a lot of people that have different talents, but if I would say at one thing, man, let me tell you something. I put this on everything, and I keep saying this. Because I know how people be having their words and their wars about M over M and what they say about M. Let me explain something to people. Let me just say this. Y'all don't write as much as this man. You don't sit there, and I understand it's all just putting words together. Look here. No, the fuck it's not. This man write 24/7. He's writing 24/7. I have never seen an artist write as much as him. The way that he takes English language and brutalizes it. He utilizes it, but he's brutal. I have never seen nobody be that dedicated and nobody more dedicated and more talented when it comes to as a writer. I have never seen somebody that never seen a talent like that. And I stand by that because when we started, the first thing I said was like, bro, I know you saying some fresh shit because I rap, but slow down. Right? And when he slowed down, we did Infinite. And then it was like, oh, and then we slowed it down a little bit more, and then it turned into Slim Shady. And I've never seen him not with that pen. I've never not seen that.
And we got the recurrent point from non-native English speakers. He's a wizard with words. He's the only reason I can speak, understand, or write a little bit of English. I know. And there was a TikToker who went viral back in 2024 who had multiple accents, and Eminem was to blame for the American accent.
People don't understand what my real accent is. They're like, which one is it? And you know what, yeah? I don't know. I don't know. English is not my first language, so I don't have to be loyal to a certain accent in it. But guess what? I learned English at the age of 15. My first English teacher, he was Indian. A little bit of Indian accent. Coming, not coming. Too much. My next English teacher, Arabic. Arabic. My best friend at the time, Lebanese. And me, I like the Lebanese accent كتير حلو بس يعني it's not always coming out. And then my next group of friends, Nigerian. What's the meaning of all this? I don't know. I don't know. And of course, I have my Slavic accent. Sometimes little bit much, sometimes little bit less, you know? Oh, and the American one? Don't even ask me where the American one is coming from. That just happened. Blame YouTube and Eminem because that's how I learn English. I don't have an accent, I don't have to stick to.
And back on topic, M literally walks around 24/7 with a pen in his pocket, so I definitely believe it, LOL. And stories like these from his associates make it even more infuriating when people give his skin shade all the credit for his success. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.